We have to get rid of Giselle. We have to get rid of Giselle. Giselle has too much power. She's an uncredited producer, and she's giving right now fecal onostro, where she's basically told Candace, thank you for your services. And Karen, I love that your family brought back the plantation that they were enslaved on. But I just don't know if you redoing a house is going to get people to go to Surrey. But then again, people do like a weekend away. Just make sure you got good Wi-Fi all the way out there. I'd stay if you had good Wi-Fi. Hell, you know what? Call me and Chris. Me and Chris will do a whole show out there. You want tourism, a relaxing weekend of comedy with the host of Pop Roast. Let us know. We got reasonable rates. So we open this non-episode. This should have been like a webisode special, like an after show or, lost or unused footage. But we advertising G&A, Giselle and Ashley's athleisure line. So really, you're going to have the most non-dressing heifer in all of the housewives, a woman who is synonymous with literal toilet brush fashion. This is what I met her in, toilet brush fashion. And that's who Ashley's going to partner with. But Ashley ain't got that much style herself. She just relies on her body, much like a young Giselle did. Ashley's like, well, I done left my coot rather than let him cheat in peace, and now I need a coin. Wow. Pasadena in the chat said it's interesting how Ashley been on the show for 10 years and she's just now coming up with something. Oh, wait, no, she had that failed restaurant for her first 2 seasons. But Karen and trying to get people to Surrey, I mean, you know what? At least it's a family business. At least it's more than Ashley has going on for herself. Quiet as it's kept, Karen got a point. If you did a farm for herbal refreshments, especially when that stuff gets legal down there, girl, that's a cash crop. And Virginia has good growing weather, I've heard. Oh, I do not, oh Lord, Mia, why you out here built like the oblongs? Watching Mia hug and gyrate with Rob, the throb. Ooh, just 2 odd shapes just rubbing together. Like 2 rectangles humping. No thank you. Mia fills Rob the throb in on Candace's Mama's Day event and the fact that Kern bought that house in Surrey. However, Rob tells Mia that Karen had a picture of Rob and her family in her phone as a screenshot. I thought y'all were friends. I have pictures of my friends in my phone. Somebody said my dog is a distraction. Well, let him distract. Oh, Lord, Mia says she probably got a shrine. Oh, Rob said, "Aw, you're getting divorced. I hate that for you." I mean, it's so insincere. One, you'd have known this woman for 10 minutes and you clearly don't like her. None of us like her. Hell, look at the views for when Carlos introduced her new man. Everything else is 100,000. That's languishing below. Because nobody cares about Mia. Nobody cares about her coinless coot. But Rob the Throb said, when Mia got with him, I guess she thought he'd croak and she'd be rich. But, he lived and pissed away the money. Now she got to move on. Now this is when Mia the Snake comes out. Y'all in therapy with everything going on? You think you need therapy? Rob needs therapy on her own. Actually, no. Rob needs to just go on and admit she lets her man cheat in peace. He gonna just sneak a lip kiss in and then turn his head like nothing happened. He's like, oh, he's doing the show. Only when I'm on camera does he try this. We got Wendy and Happy Eddie. They going out to dinner. He getting ready to launch his cannabis line. He whining she's so busy, like he has for the past 3 seasons she's been on. Happy and Ness are looking good. But this is such a filler queen episode, I want to send it home. Sashay away. You know what? During this scene, I'm going to listen to the Nicki Minaj diss track again so I can get it broken down for Pop Roast Extra in the morn. Back to the show. Now we got Karen and Ray on a date night, and she's talking about how she gone put some of the heifer's name in a fishbowl to bring him to Surrey because she don't want to deal with the whole group, and neither would I. So we got Karen trying to ice out Rob the Throb for not doing her job. Then Candace don't want to film with Gabrice and Gabrissy. Gabrissy don't want to film with Candace. Ashley low-key hate everybody. There is too much division on this cast. Chris was right. Chris was right. God, Giselle, your legs look like high blood pressure. This skirt ain't for you. Don't ever let production shoot those stovepipe legs again, ever. And girl, you really thought you was doing something. You was like, ooh, let me get y'all a little leg. Keep that leg. Keep that leg. You need them Kenya Moore length dresses. You need something that hits you mid-calf. Because this looks like a sausage in a too tight casing. But we at NECA's house and Gabrice and Gabrissy and Charissy stopped by. The four-faced heifers. NECA, the fact that you equated doing IVF with your husband to getting a turkey baster and trapping a man for 18 years concerns me. I thought you would be of higher mind than that. Because, you know, your father's rich. You have your own money. But okay, heifer. But while the coven's together, Karen takes her little invite to Surrey, and they're just above going. And this is why I feel it's time to get Giselle off the show, because she told half the cast not to show up. Well, I mean, nobody invited Charissy anywhere. Why is she still here? Giselle said, I'm not going. I'm not sitting on a sprinter bus for 4 hours with those people. I have to think of my safety. Giselle saying to NECA, well, you can decide if you're going to go as a second-class citizen or not. Well, you were never first class in your marriage, so you know about being second class. A second thought. And secondary. So NECA actually did show up, but Rob the Throb and Giselle ain't there. So on the Sprinter van, NECA invites everybody, including Wendy, to her little housewarming. And Wendy like, I don't really want to go. And you know, I kind of get it. Don't try to get on the good foot with me and the group. We needed a one-on-one. But after that, Ashley starts talking about her athleisure line, and we clown their lack of style. God, 40 minutes in, this episode is... dry isn't even the word. We have had a month, 4 weeks of nothing episodes. Fire the producer! Fire him! This show is piss poor. I'm talking yellow urine.